I'll tell you something. Do you like the old movies of the 1940s? Do you like those things? Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking now about the movies you turn on at 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. Sometimes these are the only things you turn on at 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning, if you know what I mean. Also married people, you know what I mean. Now, there are only 2 types of actresses you ever see in those movies, right? Number 1 is the typical girl next door who talks like this. Oh, Johnny, that'd be swell. We could go on a picnic in the woods with some chicken, and I could be home in time for dinner and help Mother with the dishes and Junior with his homework. How clean, how wholesome, how swell. Then you had the other girl who lived on the other side of town, who came from the wrong side of the tracks and was usually out on parole. Eleanor Parker, Barbara Stanwyck, Susan Hayward. Very tough babes. But not always, because once upon a time they lived next door to someone too. Once upon a time they talked like this too. Oh, Johnny, that'd be swell. We could go on a picnic in the woods with some chicken and I could be home in time for dinner and help Mother with the dishes and Junior with his homework. How clean, how wholesome, how swell. But somewhere along the line, they met the wrong kind of man who did them wrong, who did them dirt, and dramatically changed their voices. That's right, gang. You could see an actress of the 40s mature whenever a man took a good dump on her. Yes, it's true. All of a sudden, their voices became very sultry, very sexy. And of course, one eyebrow began to move independently up the side of the forehead. And of course, as they spoke, they twitched. You recall speaking and twitching was very big in the 40s. Most important of all, half their face disappeared. That's right, gang. I knew this at a very early age. All I wanted to be was a famous actress of the 40s. It interfered with my schoolwork. Auntie, stand up. Give us definition of lake. Lake, the body of Veronica surrounded by men on all sides. Well, so the 60s came along, 1964 to be exact, gave us a very heavy, dramatic actress, Goldie Hawn. Yes, I know some of you are thinking, oh, how silly. She was light as fluff. She was in laughing. But she was dramatic. Think about it. When they hit her in the face with a bucket of water, she acted wet. And I'd like to bring her to you now. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Miss Goldie Hawn.
Pardon my back, but hey, that's the way I'm built.
They took away my cards. Put up a parking lot. Yeah, this is Goldie Hawn. Laugh-In takes a look at the news and the weather of the future. Whether there's any news in the future, I don't really know. Whether there's any future in the news, I guess only really Barbara Walters knows. I'd like to tell you some news. Yeah, I'm not really into premarital sex, especially if it's someone you meet on your wedding day. Yeah, I did get married. I married one of the Hudson brothers. I'm very happily married because I don't know which one.